What is up, everybody? It is Wick here. I'm thrifting. I'm looking for treasure. Got a couple items in my cart already. I think I put both of those back. One's a Jurassic World Indominus Rex. It's not very valuable. I mean, it is worth like $35, $40 on eBay. It's just so big that shipping just really kills any real profit. And it seems like it was priced like $11.99 or something like that. So not really worth picking up. And the Tripoli mat was not in good condition either. Sometimes I sell those on Amazon for some decent profit, but they got to be in really good condition for me to do that. Here's a KitchenAid coffee grinder, $14.99. It's high. I look it up just to make sure that it's not more valuable than I think it is, but no, it's selling on eBay for about $15, $20 as well. There's a pair of Radio Shack headphones, though, I was able to find, and those are actually surprisingly valuable. I'll talk about that more in the haul part of the video at the end. And I'm just cruising around here, seeing if I can find something else. Even though Goodwill isn't the greatest place to source and look for stuff a lot of the times because there's so many high prices, it's still exciting for me to go in there, and I do seem to be able to pick out some good items. Here's it's a Jurassic Park mask. I decided to pick it up because it's in such great condition, and I've never sold one. I think I can make a little bit of money, so, it's a meal ticket item. I'll sell it and make enough money to buy a meal type thing. I think they sell pretty good as well based on some of the comps I was seeing. Here's, I don't know what this is. Honestly, I forget, but I did look it up, and it was selling for like $8 to $10 on eBay. Goodwill has it there for $4.99, so I am not interested in buying that to try to make some profit. What else can we find? Here's a Little Mermaid toothbrush set. It looks used, which is kind of disgusting. I don't know if it actually was, but we just left that. Checking the mugs. It's funny how this Goodwill operates. They price mugs really high. Most of them are 99 cents at thrift stores and other Goodwills, but you can see here, $3.99. Probably because it has a football player on it, even though it's not a licensed football player. It's just one of those things. Anything football or sports is priced high because they just think it's automatically valuable. I don't know where they get that. Like, it seems to happen at a decent amount of places where they see anything sports and it's just instantly valuable in their mind. There's a Calico Critters car. Actually sold one of those recently, but it was with a lot of other stuff. Check this out, though. This is a Vestax portable turntable. Wow, $4.99. And here's a Rick and Morty game. Here's a sealed vintage Urkel puzzle. And yes, I did end up buying all three of those items. I assume they were probably just put out recent because they're all just packed there. There's a flinch game, which I've sold those for money. I buy them if they're like 50 cents at a rummage sale. Good condition. The older version, people buy them on eBay. Good sell-through rate. Not a lot of profit, though, so I always will buy them cheap. And if you could, everybody, hit that like button for me. It really helps the video out, and I appreciate you watching. I'll keep making them if you keep liking them. So here's a Darth Vader mug. Not worth much, right? Just move on. And here's some mugs at the other Goodwill, and this Goodwill, I believe, keeps them pretty good priced at like 99 cents, unless there's something like quite special. So that's good. Stapler. What else? I guess we're in a new Goodwill now. This is from a couple days of sourcing, and not seeing a whole lot. This is a very small Goodwill, but it's priced great if you was to find something. There's, what's up here? What is this? Not even sure. I can't tell, but I didn't want it. That sound card, that's been there for a while for $4.99. It's just an off-brand sound card, not worth anything. Candles. Here's a candle I thought for a second could be Glassy Baby. One day we'll find some Glassy Baby candles, but not today. Checking out the shoes and see some interesting, I think these are Asics or are they Brooks? I can't tell. Buy them if they're in good condition. Up here, I see these though, and I'm like, hey, are these the Red Wing shoes? I found these before and sold them. So looking at the tag, and yes, they are Red Wing shoes. And those sold very quickly. I sold those for $60. Great condition. Very nice pickup. And I'm crashing into things. I'm so excited. But what else can we find in the shoes? Oh, I did find another pair of shoes. I think I turned the camera off before I even found them. But the Allen Edmonds. And I sold those for even more, a lot more, than the Red Wings there. So I love when that happens, when you can find just some great shoe deals. But a lot of people didn't realize those were Red Wing shoes who were, thrifting. Probably why they were there. Plus, they could have just been put out. I don't know 100%. But the story behind them. Moving on, though, I'm inside of a church-run thrift store, checking out the 50-cent board games, seeing if there's anything I want to purchase. And it's been a while, honestly, since I found good board game at this thrift store. But if I do, I know I'm going to get it cheap. Not a whole lot of toys there to pick. But at this thrift store, I'm checking just to see if there's anything new since the last time. See a Guitar Hero guitar down there. It's missing the battery cover and it's not in great shape. It is $1 though. So if it was, I'd probably pick it up. Even though I really hate selling those. I seem to always get returns because people don't know how to get them to work right. So I'm not thrilled to find them. Here's a sealed Beat the Parents game for $2. And I'm like, wow, I should be able to make some money on that. I look on Amazon. It's one of those things I'm going to make like $6 or $7 on. I just end up putting it back. It wasn't worth being in line for. But maybe I should have came back up and got it right, because I ended up buying a decent pair of shoes here as well. I think another thing also. But, just kind of a disappointing game, honestly. Usually, I could have swore I sold that. It must have been a different version. I got it at a garage sale, but I Beat the Parents that I sold for $40 or $50 new. But what are you going to do? I guess we're going to come around here and check out the holiday area. You got St. Patrick's Day and Valentine's Day stuff out now. Not a whole lot of bolos to look for in this Valentine's Day stuff, but still, there's always things to find. Check it out. This is my haul. Got some great items to show you today. We'll start back here with this iRobot Roomba 770. Got this at a thrift store for, I thought I was getting it for $5. I took it up there. When I went to pay, she asked how much was it because she couldn't see the price. I said $5 and I tilted it down for her. She's like, that's $15. I guess it probably is. Somebody probably priced it $5 and somebody was like, nah, it's worth more. Cashiers were kind of freaking out because the price shows $500, and I was afraid they were going to want to price it higher even. I said this is an old model. It's not going to be, worth that. It's like 10 years old, which I believe it is about 10 years old, like 8 or 9, 10 years, something like that. I know it's an old model, but I said I'd take it anyway for 15, and I got it down here charging right now. I might keep it. I don't know. I already have a robot vacuum that does a good job, so this is going to really have to impress me. Doesn't sell for a whole lot used, maybe $60 to $80 max. It does have the remote and all the pieces to it, so I should be able to part that out even and make money. I think the remote was selling for $15. The dock was like $20. The little room sensor blockers was like $15 or so. So it was worth picking up just to try out, and then I can sell it, make some money if it doesn't work out for me. Also, you can buy third-party replacement brushes and filters and everything, a complete set with even extras for like $12.99. So these are very easy to refurbish and get a brand new battery for $20 if it doesn't work right also. So I think it was a pretty good pickup nonetheless. So down here I got this Jurassic World. It's a mask that the jaw moves and it's supposed to talk. The batteries are currently dead in it, but it's in amazing condition, and I can make, I can sell it for $20 plus shipping. It's going to sell at some point. I definitely wouldn't have paid more than $5 for it. I bought it because the condition and everything. Never sold one before, so we'll give it a shot. Got some pretty good shoe sales. Well, some really good shoe sales. If you look at these Allen Edmonds shoes here, that's crazy sometimes at Goodwill looking at stuff, any thrift store looking at stuff, because I'm looking around, went through the shoes at least twice, just kind of wandering around, looking. Did not see these, did not even see another pair. I don't think I bought the other pair I saw, but I was like, whoa, I didn't see these. And I saw the Allen Edmonds. I'm like, whoa, I didn't see these. Allen Edmonds can be somewhat hit or miss. They're usually worth picking up in good condition, if you're getting them for $5. Goodwill did not mark these up. Their base shoe price is $4.99. And with all the Goodwill prices going up in this area, I have to say, most stores keep their shoes at a fairly decent price. For now, you go to some Goodwills further away from here and, they're all priced $20 to $40, something like that, which is why I don't shop there very often. But I bought these blind because I knew they were going to be worth picking up at that price. They're looking really good. Anywhere from $150 to over $200. I was seeing some pre-owned comps for it. I'm assuming I'm going to be pricing these at least $150 to try to sell them, so that should be great. And I also picked up these Ariat boots at a thrift store. And this is church-run thrift store, very small. And you couldn't really see the price. I asked the lady, she took it back, was asking. The employees came back and said, yeah, just $1. So pretty good. I usually sell these. I've sold this model before, I'm pretty sure. Around $30. If they're in great condition, I can maybe get $40. I'll clean these up a little bit and they should sell for $30, no problem. It's weird because that thrift store also had a $100 pair of shoes. I think they were Puma or something. Definitely not worth it. I don't even know if they were worth as much as these, honestly, and they got those $1. Just madness. And then here's some more shoes at another Goodwill I almost missed. My second pass through, I saw them. And these are Red Wing shoes. Of course, Red Wing boots can sell for great money. I've sold those for $100, $150, some pairs. Sold these shoes as well. They don't sell as fast or as good, but I think in this condition, they're in great condition. I should be able to get at least $40 plus shipping for them. Then here's a brand new pair of these Adidas cleats. Nothing too special, but again, in this condition, for $5, I'll go ahead and prices $25, $30, and they will definitely sell. Right next to them, we got this Sony Handycam. It seems like I'm always finding the little disc ones and no longer the 8mm, which is what I really want to find. This one's $15. It's not a super good model, but with the box, the batteries, all the cables and everything, it's in really good condition. Expecting it to work. I think I can sell it for about $70 plus shipping with everything. So figured I'd go ahead and pick that up. Also at the thrift store, I picked this up because it was $2. It is a Winnie the Pooh snow globe or glitter globe. I don't know what you call it. Plays music as well. Some of these things can be great money. Depends on the maker and everything. I knew this one wasn't going to be great, but at $2, it's in good condition. I do think I can sell that for at least $20 plus shipping. Here is a Rick and Morty Anatomy Park game. I got this basically just to put with my other board games. Seems like it's getting good reviews. $4.99. I might as well, just grab it at that price. Maybe make a little bit of money reselling it on Amazon, but yeah, it's just going in the collection. I had to pick up this. It is a sealed vintage Urkel puzzle. 99 cents. Really don't know what this will sell for. The only one I saw on eBay was pre-owned. I think it was priced $25. Didn't check Terapeak or anything like that, but I'll probably price this like $50 and just sit on it for a while. Maybe some collector or somebody obsessed with Urkel will want it. I don't know. These kind of things are very weird just because they're hard to come by and they're not necessarily super desirable, but usually there's someone out there that, pay up for this stuff. It just depends. Worst case scenario, I think it would sell for like $20 at some point. This is a great find right here for $4.99, and I saw the name and I'm like, hey, they make some pretty high-end DJing equipment. Vestax or V-Stax, I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce that, but it is a turntable. It's in pretty good condition. The needle seems like it's great. It's in good condition also, and no power cord, but that's not a big deal. These things, well, I actually bought it blind because I knew at $4.99 I wanted it. Pleasantly surprised. I thought it could only be like a budget model worth like $30, $40, but turns out that these things are selling for $150+ pre-owned. So yeah, I'll probably price that at least $150 plus shipping, providing it works. Still make profit on something like this, even selling it for parts, because it's a more desirable model and everything. So happy to find it. Here's another surprising item. One of the Goodwills has just been pricing things insane. I saw this and it was $4.99. And I said to myself, well, there's no way that this is going to be complete or it's going to be worth anything because somebody would have bought it. You also see that it looks like another thrift store sticker on there for $6.99. But I opened it up and the headphones were still wrapped in plastic. I don't think it's new in there, but it was complete, had the power supply, looked to be in good condition regardless. So I looked it up and sure enough, this thing was selling for a lot more. These Radio Shack headphones or Radio Shack things, they're very hit and miss. This one, I think I'm pricing like $100 plus shipping. Sell-through rate was pretty good. Hopefully it's working good, but even parting out some of it at $4.99, again, if it doesn't work, I can make money. So a good buy all around. I fully expected this to be priced $20 or $30. I mean, they have little iHome alarm clocks there priced $20. Cheap little coffee makers priced $29.99. They had an air fryer there for $50 that honestly is just like an Amazon brand that you can get for, $30 or something like that. So I don't know what they're thinking pricing some of this stuff. I assume they priced that $4.99 because somebody saw that sticker. That's all I can figure out, but happy to find it. That's what picking's all about. Find the holes in the system and pick them and make money on the stuff that people are missing. And then I saw a reseller leaving Goodwill when I was going in. I saw another reseller in the store, so I don't know why. Maybe they just didn't see it or whatever, but happy to have it. Also for $4.99, I don't see this often anymore. VCR in Goodwill for a decent price. This is a Sharp. I do have a remote for this. At least I'm pretty sure I have a ton of Sharp remotes. Usually they all work with different models, but I should be able to sell that, I think, for $30 plus shipping. It's not a phenomenal model by any means, but for $4.99, I'll make some profit on it. And if it doesn't work, I have 7 days to return it to Goodwill. And then finally, this was kind of an impulse buy. I was paying for my stuff at one of the Goodwills, and the woman working there was putting a jacket on a mannequin, and she's talking about how good quality it is, how nice it is, and I'm like, well, what brand is it? And she said, Tommy Hilfiger. I'm like, oh, let me take a look at it. And this was $4.99. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of nice. Tommy Hilfiger stuff is very hit and miss. So I told her, I'll just take it at $4.99. So just bought it right there. Probably a mistake, at least for my time. I think I can sell it for $20 at least, 20 plus shipping. I'll make money on it at some point, but I couldn't find the exact ones, but some similar ones were selling for around that. I really doubt I get any more than that, 30 maybe to the right buyer, but I'll probably just price it $20 and move on. It's in great condition. But there it is, everybody. That is my haul for today. Some pretty cool things. I love finding the V-Stacks, the Allen Edmonds shoes, even the handy cam and the headphones, just some banger items. But now I gotta go clean this stuff up, test it, list it, and do all that. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. Before you go, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, flipping_junk. And this has been Wick. Till next time.